The time is 6 o'clock.
Time to get up.
Start your day with a dose of 98.9 Invicta FM. Get up and be victorious.
Wake up! And now it's time for everyone's favorite.
Please welcome the Coffee Morning Drive crew.
In a minute, you will be listening to the program The Dailies Today, a program that aims to provide our listeners with in-depth and comprehensive newspaper headlines coverage. It is also a program that grants our listeners a fair say on opinions and matters of national discourse. However, this comes with great responsibility. Nation building is a task that rests upon our collective shoulders. Therefore, biased, rude, and/or abusive language will not be given a platform here. We urge you to please always keep your comments civil.
Good morning and welcome to the Dailies Today, the show where the noise becomes meaning, the headlines becomes conversations, and the stories shape our beautiful country called Nigeria. And on this program, we would be bringing you headlines ranging from politics to public policies to the economy to everyday survival and trends shaking the streets to decisions shaking the system. So wherever you're listening to us from, whether you're about heading out or you're just preparing, make sure that you tune your radio set to Invicta 98.9. It's the Coffee Morning Drive right here on the award-winning station, the multilingual station Invicta 98.9. So I want to believe you have a hot cup of tea or coffee and you're planning how to move and how to start your day. And today promises to have sharp conversations, real perspectives, and the kind of discussions that refuse to hide behind the grammars and protocols. And we have stories coming from the Punch newspaper, Vanguard, The Nation, and the Daily Post newspaper, and also the Guardian newspaper. My name is Joe Daniel. Let's go on a commercial break, and when we return, we'll start to dish out the headlines this morning. We're streaming live on Facebook on Invicta FM 98.9. Just go on the live stream on Invicta FM 98.9 on Facebook and Invicta 98.9 FM online TV on YouTube. So let's go on that break. We would be right back.
It's time to be victorious.
Invicta FM, we'll be right back.
Vaseline oceans for you. No be one, no be two, he plenty. It's not true. With cocoa glow, your skin they glow. Even tone, your shine they show. Aloe soothe for soft skin, dry skin repair, no dryness. Made extra hydration for strong moisture. Advanced repair, skin good as new. This is how we do.
Vaseline lotions, enriched with extracts, oils, and moisturizing glycerin. Choose the lotion that gets you.
Oh, you choose your own. Make your skin in the show. Vaseline lotions for you. Ooh, yeah.
Ya ku masu ciniki, albishirinku gasar Maggi Chicken Flavor ya sake dawowa.
A sayi Maggi Chicken mai dunkule 2 kwaya 50 a samu garabasar guda 10 a kyauta.
Tabbas haka ne, idan kuma guda 10 aka saya, to za a samu garabasar guda 4 a kyauta.
Wato ƙarin ɗanɗano mai armashi, ƙara nishaɗi, tare da more kuɗinka yadda ya kamata.
Karfa ku yadda a barko a baya, a hanzarta maza a je shago mafi kusa domin sayan paketin kunshin gasar Maggi Chicken Flavor kafin ya kare. Da ni da Maggi, haɗuwa mai armashi.
Is it okay to make fun of our tooth gap? Let's have a talk. Colgate makes your teeth so strong. Stop cover your mouth. Not to do yanga with your smile. Brush your teeth with Colgate. Zero cavities and fresh breath. If you use a Colgate paste. Not to do yanga with your smile. Brush your teeth with Colgate. Colgate, #1 oral care brand in the world.
Emeka, I'm in trouble. The way the cost of everything is rising, I can't find a way to get these goods to my clients in Kano and Jos without losing my profit.
Musa, why are you doing this the hard way? You need a partner that understands the rising cost of getting by.
You mean someone who actually shows up?
Yes, I mean Prashal Express. I use them for everything. Packages, sensitive documents, even home deliveries. They are professional and they don't break the bank.
Do they go nationwide?
Nationwide? Lagos, Benin, Makurdi, you name it. Just give them a call. Big parcel, small package, value-add services like home delivery, Prashal Express and Logistics Limited is the one company for total reliability. Whether you're too busy to leave the office or worried about the rising cost, we are here for you.
Prashal Express, we deliver for you. Be rest assured, we are coming through. Find our main office at Shop FF18, Starcourt Shopping Plaza, Sabantisha, or our branch office at S20, Zara House, Amadou Bello Way, Kaduna. They've already picked up the goods. That was fast. You can call us on 0706-210-6674 or 0913-775-4873. Prashal Express and Logistics. Be rest assured.
A koda yaushe yara na suna kokarin koyon karatu. Guje-guje cikin wasa na rage musu kuzari. Yasa kullum bana rabuwa da Milo a gida.
Ni da mai gidana mun dace da zaɓi mai kyau. Ina godiya da farin ciki kasancewar Milo an yi shi daga sinadari masu inganci kamar su dawa, madara da koko. Shi yasa na tabbatar da yanda yake inganta lafiyar yarana tare da basu kuzari da safe.
Shafi mama, gaskiya gwaldin mun ɗan nan yawon ya ji madara. Haka nawa ma.
Sannu da aiki uwa ta gari, amma dai a rinka sarrafa mana madaran nan a hankali mana.
A'a ba ni bace fa. Wannan Golden Mo 3-in-1 ne. Dama da madarar sa yake zuwa a ciki.
Madara? Kuma a ciki? Tun yaushe?
Golden Mo 3-in-1 na tahowa da madara a ciki. Samo wa iyalanka a yau. Golden Mo, bari duk rana ta kasance da armashi.
Mama, yanzu na zan wanke maki fararen kayan nan naki.
To, amma ba wanke su kawai zaki ba. Ki tabbatar kin yi amfani da Hypo domin yana cire duk wani takaddarin tabo, yana kuma sa fararen kayana su ƙara haske kalkal.
Haka ne, kada ku amince da tabo, ku tabbatar farinku ya ƙara haske kalkal. Wayar gari da shayin Lipton yana da wata hanya da yake tattara mu. Kofi ɗaya ya kake a lokaci guda.
Mutumina, baka san me ya faru jiya ba.
Kai ma barka da safiya.
Yi haƙuri mana shayi kafin hira.
To shi kenan faɗi mana.
Ai, in dai shayin Lipton ne, ba cika kofi kaɗai yake yi ba, yana ƙara kusanci da zumunci tsakanin jama'a. Shayin Lipton yana haɗa zumunta.
Yes, so this is Jolly Johnny on the streets. How well do you know Maggi chicken flavor? Oh yeah, spell celery.
SELARIE. Celery.
Bros, you want turn am to salary? Okay, spell turmeric.
TURMERIC.
Yes, so
Turmeric.
Correct. One carton of Maggi chicken flavor for you.
Maggi chicken flavor with onions, celery, and turmeric. My game changer.
Yana da daɗi, da ɗanɗano tare da Cremella. Ga sauƙi, yana da daɗi a kunu ko shayi.
Yi nishaɗin ɗanɗano mai arziki da daɗi na Cremella Crema, cikakke don babban ɗanɗano a shayi, koko, kofi da sauran zaɓin abinci.
Ya daɗi da ɗanɗano tare da Cremella.
Ƙara ɗanɗano da Cremella.
Kai, Lami, yau na yi kewar girkin ki sosai.
Me gida, ni ma na yi kewar naka. Ka tuna lokacin da nake da ciki kai ne kake dafa mana abinci?
Shi yasa nake son ki sake, don na ci gaba da miki girki.
A'a, jikina na buƙatar hutu, aƙalla shekaru 3.
Uku kuma, ai wata 6 makin murmure.
To ka fara, zan sauko zuwa shekaru 2 da wata 6.
Mu dai ce shekaru 2.
Amma ka tabbata ka cika alƙawari fa.
To shikenan, na amince.
Tattaunawa tsakanin ma'aurata yana da muhimmanci. Mu tattauna.
Mu tuna yadda mama take sammakon tashi da wuri ta shirya mana karin kumallo.
Lallai kuwa, ya kamata mu mata wani abu muhimmi. Kyautata wa mahaifiyarka tare da biya mata kuɗin tafiya zuwa birnin Zanzibar a wannan shekarar 2026 a gasar 3 Crowns Mom of the Year. Ka rubuta bayani ta amfani da kowace harafi na sunanta. Ka aika tare da hotunan hajojin 3 Crowns na akalla naira 5,000 zuwa www.3crown.com.ng ko cibiyoyin karban bayanai domin samun damar cin nasara a gasar. Akwai shirya da ka'idoji. Madarin 3 Crowns. Lafiyar iyaye mata. Farin cikin iyali.
The world is filled with evil. Stop pointing accusing fingers always on the government for failure of securing your environment. Security is a thing of all. When you find something or someone unusual in your neighborhood, always report to the relevant authority. Change begins with you. Be the change you want.
Welcome back from that commercial break. Let's go straight to reading out the headlines this morning, starting with the Punch newspaper. From the Punch newspaper, we're talking about party politics now. Pre-primary screening. Tension mounts as APC panels disqualify over 150 aspirants. Pre-primary screening. Tension mounts as APC panels disqualify over 150 aspirants. Petitions, protests, legal threats and accusations of imposition have trailed the ongoing screening of aspirants by the ruling All Progressives Congress across several states ahead of the 2027 general elections, exposing widening cracks within the party over the use of consensus arrangements and the disqualification of aspirants. Dangote partners Niger on industrialization, rice production. I beg your pardon, Dangote partners Niger on industrialization, rice production. Dangote Industries Limited is partnering with the Niger state government to accelerate industrialization, attract investment, and expand economic opportunities in the state, according to a statement by the Group Chief Branding and Communication Officer Anthony Chiejina. The company is collaborating with the state government on several economic initiatives. Back to party politics. NDC pegs presidential form at 60 million naira. Primaries hold May 29th. NDC pegs presidential form at 60 million naira. Primaries hold May 29th. The Nigerian Democratic Congress on Tuesday released the schedule for the conduct of its primary elections, with presidential hopefuls expected to pay 60 million naira to secure their nomination and expression of interest forms ahead of the 2027 general elections. NDC National Chairman Moses Cleopas disclosed this in a statement made available to journalists in Abuja. Foundation begins treatment for 73 children. Foundation begins treatment for 73 children. 73 children born with clubfoot have commenced corrective treatment across 24 specialized clinics operating in 12 Nigerian states under the intervention program of Straight Child Foundation. Talking sports from the Punch newspaper, Nigeria clinched 16 medals at 2026 African Cycling Championship. Nigeria clinches 16 medals at 2026 African Cycling Championship. Nigeria have clinched a total of 16 medals at the 2026 Confederation of African Cycling Para-Track and Track African Championships. In Abuja, Punch Sports Extra reports the championship, staged at the Moshood Abiola National Stadium Velodrome, brought together elite cyclists from across the continent, including Egypt, Kenya, South Africa, Algeria, and host Nigeria. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of the Punch newspaper either online or you go to a newspaper stand.
It's time to be victorious.
From the Punch newspaper, we pick up the Vanguard newspaper. From the Vanguard newspaper, APC knockout day. 30 governors, 88 senators, 242 reps, 2,620 others. No fate today. APC knockout day. 30 governors, 88 senators, 242 reps, 2,620 others. No fate today. No fewer than 30 or 31 governors, 88 senators, 242 members of House of Representatives, and President Bola Tinubu's sole challenger, Osifo Stanley, and 2,620 others will know whether or not they will contest the 2027 elections on the platform of the ruling All Progressives Congress today. Makinde to declare presidential ambition unveils PDP APM alliance May 14th. Makinde to declare presidential ambition unveils PDP APM alliance May 14th. Governor Sheyi Makinde is expected to formally declare his presidential ambition on Thursday, 14th May, during a major political rally scheduled to hold at the historic Mapo Hall in Ibadan. Still from the Vanguard newspaper, how fake job offer led to my abduction in Zamfara, says Unijos graduate. How fake job offer led to my abduction in Zaria, says Unijos graduate. A graduate of the University of Jos, John Azi, has recounted his traumatic experience after he was allegedly lured with a fake job offer, abducted and taken to a kidnappers camp in Zamfara State. Azi, who narrated his ordeal at a church in Tudunwada in Jos North local government area of Plateau State yesterday after regaining freedom, said he was kidnapped on April 11th, 2026, shortly after traveling from Jos to Zaria in Kaduna State for what he believed was a legitimate job opportunity. Now, this is calling on job seekers. Well, learn to be careful. Still from the Vanguard newspaper, NDC one-term tenure will guarantee massive support for Obi Kwankwaso, says Ahamba. NDC one-term tenure will guarantee massive support for Obi Kwankwaso, says Ahamba. An elder statesman and chieftain of the People's Democratic Party, Chief Mike Ahamba, has said that zoning the presidential ticket to the south for one term and rotating it to the north in 2031 by the new Nigeria Democratic Congress will guarantee massive support and victory for Peter Obi and Senator Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso if fielded. Talking sports from the Vanguard newspaper, Mourinho in final negotiations to become next Real Madrid manager. Mourinho in final negotiations to become next Real Madrid manager. Former Chelsea and Manchester United boss Jose Mourinho is reportedly in final negotiations to return as Real Madrid manager 13 years after ending his first spell at the Santiago Bernabeu. According to multiple reports, including the BBC, the Portuguese tactician has emerged as the leading and currently only candidate being considered by Real Madrid president Florentino Perez to replace current head coach Alvaro Arbeloa. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of the Vanguard newspaper either online or you go to a newspaper stand. Next up is the Nation newspaper. And from the Nation newspaper, Tinubu, Nigeria to spend $11.6 billion on debt servicing this year. Tinubu, Nigeria to spend $11.6 billion on debt servicing this year. Nigeria will spend $11.6 billion on debt servicing this year, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu said yesterday in Nairobi, Kenya. The amount is half of the projected revenue for this year. Serap appeals 101 million naira defamation judgment, seeks stay of execution. Serap appeals 101 million naira defamation judgment, seeks stay of execution. The Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, SERAP, has appealed to the judgment of a High Court of the Federal Capital Territory delivered against it on May 5th in a defamation suit two officials of the Department of State Services filed against the organization. PDP Group faults alleged distortion of Supreme Court judgment. PDP Group faults alleged distortion of Supreme Court judgment. A group of stakeholders under the aegis of the People's Democratic Party survival movement yesterday dismissed what it called the misrepresentation of the Supreme Court judgment on the crisis in the party. It said the Rahman Mohammed-led National Working Committee remained the valid leadership of the party. Hundreds of terrorists killed in troops offensive. Hundreds of terrorists killed in troops offensive. Over 300 terror suspects have been killed in renewed onslaught by the military across the northeast and northwest theaters of operation. Insurgents were also denied logistics access, with hundreds of their firearms, communication gadgets, fuel, food and bombs seized. And talking sports, Iwobi hopeful of quick return after injury blow. Iwobi hopeful of a quick return after injury blow. Super Eagles midfielder Alex Iwobi has admitted that his recent hamstring injury has been mentally challenging as he continues his recovery. The Fulham midfielder sustained the injury during his side's Premier League clash against Brentford on April 18th after pulling up while chasing a loose ball. He was forced off before halftime and has since missed Fulham's last 3 games. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of the Nation newspaper, either online or you go to a newspaper stand. And the next paper is the Daily Post newspaper. From the Daily Post newspaper, UUTH shot as EFCC attempt to arrest staff. UUTH shot as EFCC attempt to arrest staff. Activities at the University of Uyo Teaching Hospital, Akwa Ibom State, were brought to a halt on Tuesday, May 12, following the attempted arrest and eventual arrest of Professor Effiong Ekpe and 3 other staff members of the Hospital by operatives of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Uyo Zonal Office. Out-of-school children below 8 million. Nigerian government rejects UNICEF's 15 million figure. Out-of-school children below 8 million. Nigerian government rejects UNICEF's 15 million figure. The Minister of Education, Tunji Alausa, says Nigeria's number of out-of-school children is lower than the 15 to 18 million estimate often cited by the United Nations Children's Fund, insisted that ongoing data mapping shows a significantly reduced figure. Homeland Security, replace NSA Ribadu if you lack confidence in him, says ADC to Tinubu. Homeland Security, replace NSA Ribadu if you lack confidence in him, ADC to Tinubu. The National Publicity Secretary of the African Democratic Congress, Bolaji Abdullahi, has charged President Bola Tinubu to replace the National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu, if he lacks confidence in his ability to tackle security issues in Nigeria. Abdullahi was reacting to Tinubu's appointment of Major General Adinka Fadewa, retired, as Special Advisor on Homeland Security. Plateau security challenges are surmountable, says Governor Mutfwang. Plateau security challenges are surmountable, says Governor Mutfwang. Plateau State Governor Caleb Mutfwang has expressed his administration's commitment to tackling the current security challenges in the state. Mutfwang said this when students of the Senior Course 48 of the Armed Forces Command and Staff College Chaji, Kaduna State, visited him on Tuesday in Jos. MPFL, Kano Pillars won't be relegated, says Baba Ganaru. MPFL, Kano Pillars won't be relegated, says Baba Ganaru. Kano Pillars technical advisor Mohamed Baba Ganaru has assured that the club will maintain their top flight status at the end of the season, says Daily Post reports. The Sema Sigida moved to 10th position in the table following their 1-0 victory over Warri Wolves last weekend. The four-time champions are, however, not safe from relegation yet. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of The Nation newspaper, either online or you go to a newspaper stand. The last paper is The Guardian newspaper. Tinubu, Ruto meet as African leaders push credit reforms at Nairobi summit with France. Tinubu, Ruto meet as African leaders push credit reforms at Nairobi summit with France. African leaders used the second day of a summit with French President Emmanuel Macron yesterday to push for easier access to credit that could help fund major investments and boost economic growth. Nigeria records slight drop in road crashes despite rising casualties. Nigeria records slight drop in road crashes despite rising casualties. Nigeria recorded 2,720 road traffic crashes in the first quarter of 2026, according to the latest road transport data released by the National Bureau of Statistics. Amnesty alleges military airstrike on Zamfara markets claimed 100 lives. Atiku kicks. Amnesty alleges military airstrike on Zamfara markets claimed 100 lives. Atiku kicks. At least 100 civilians were killed in a Nigerian military airstrike on a crowded Tumfa market in Zamfara State, according to the Amnesty International yesterday, urging authorities to investigate the accident. ADC wants alleged 800 billion naira FAAC diversion probed as federal government seeks fresh loans. ADC wants alleged 800 billion naira FAAC diversions probed as federal government seeks fresh loans. The federal government's economic management came under fresh scrutiny yesterday after the African Democratic Congress accused President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the APC governors of allegedly diverting over 800 billion naira from the Federation Account Allocation Committee funds for 2027 politics, even as the administration defended new tax reforms and warned that Nigeria could no longer rely on borrowing to finance development. Talking sports from the Guardian newspaper, Guardiola insists Man City still fighting for Premier League title. Guardiola insists Man City still fighting for Premier League title. Pep Guardiola said Manchester City do not feel extra pressure, even though they realistically need to beat Crystal Palace today to keep their Premier League title hopes alive, reports AFP. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of the Guardian newspaper, either online or you go to a newspaper stand. Let's go on a commercial break, and when we return, we pick calls, read messages, and other conversations will continue on the program, The Dailies, today.
It's time to be victorious.
We'll be right back after this quick commercial break. Are you serious? For real, are you serious? Invicta FM.
Ya ku masu ciniki, albishirinku gasar Maggi Chicken Flavor ya sake dawowa.
A sayi Maggi Chicken mai dunkule 2 kwaya 50 a samu garabasar guda 10 a kyauta.
Tabbas haka ne, idan kuma guda 10 aka saya, to za a samu garabasar guda 4 a kyauta.
Wato ƙarin ɗanɗano mai armashi, ƙara nishaɗi, tare da more kuɗinka yadda ya kamata.
Karfa ku yadda a barko a baya, a hanzarta maza a je shago mafi kusa domin sayan paketin kunshin gasar Maggi Chicken Flavor kafin ya kare. Da ni da Maggi, haɗuwa mai armashi.
Is it okay to make fun of our tooth gap? Let's have a talk. Colgate makes your teeth so strong. Stop cover your mouth. Not to do yanga with your smile. Brush your teeth with Colgate. Zero cavities and fresh breath. If you use a Colgate paste. Not to do yanga with your smile. Brush your teeth with Colgate. Colgate, #1 oral care brand in the world.
Yana da daɗi, da ɗanɗano tare da Cremella. Ga sauƙi, yana da daɗi a kunu ko shayi.
Yi nishaɗin ɗanɗano mai arziki da daɗi na Cremella Crema, cikakke don babban ɗanɗano a shayi, koko, kofi da sauran zaɓin abinci.
Ya daɗi da ɗanɗano tare da Cremella.
Ƙara ɗanɗano da Cremella.
Omo bills dey choke. No wahala. With Bill Station, you pay sharp sharp. Light, data, transfer, one app, no stress, fast, secure, anytime. Bill Station, where your money dey work.
2 drops of lemon, 1 spoon of charcoal, and salt.
Wetin you dey mix? Why charcoal scatter put for everywhere like this?
Na mixture wey go make my teeth shine o. I wan make my teeth white like your own.
Forget this concoction jare. Make you use the new Pepsodent Natural Charcoal Whitening Toothpaste. Polish your teeth white with the new Pepsodent Natural Charcoal Whitening Toothpaste. E get natural charcoal wey dey active and e dey make teeth white well well. E con get lemon essence wey dey clean inside the amount. Pepsodent Charcoal. Natural charcoal. Whiter teeth.
I found something inside my Nescafe Original 3-in-1 pack the other day. A unique code printed inside.
Yes, so every pack of Nescafe Original 3-in-1 now comes with a code inside in the Nescafe Next Level promo. Just text the code to *7022# and you could win 500,000 naira cash, business tools, and training. Up to 1 million naira in prizes to be won. Promo runs until June 30th, 2026. T's and C's apply. Nescafe. Make your world.
The spread of misinformation, disinformation, and hate speech remains a serious threat to peaceful coexistence and social cohesion. False and unverified information, whether religious, political, ethnic, or tribal, can create tension, destroy trust, and trigger violence in our communities.
As responsible citizens, we all have a duty to protect peace. Before you share any message, pause, verify the source, fact-check the information, think critically about the content, and its possible consequences.
Do not allow yourself to be used to spread rumors, falsehood, or messages capable of causing division.
Peace grows when youth and women speak up. When communities choose dialogue, conflicts reduce. Truth builds peace. Lies destroy it.
Verify before you share. Say no to fake news and hate speech. Yes to peace, unity, and a stronger community. This message is brought to you by the Center for Democracy and Development.
Assalamu alaikum, sunana Fatima, ni jami'a ce. Ina aiki da mata da iyali domin tallafa musu a fannin lafiya, musamman uwa da yara. Sau da yawa mutane na tambaya, shin hanyoyin tazarar haihuwa suna aiki da gaske? Amsar ita ce, suna aiki sosai. Idan an yi amfani da su yadda ya dace, hanyoyin zamani na tazarar haihuwa suna da matukar tasiri wajen hana ɗaukar ciki. Wasu hanyoyi kamar haka, implant, tsinken dantse da IUD na aiki tsawon shekaru, kuma fiye da kaso 99 cikin 100 suna hana ɗaukar ciki. Wasu kuma kamar allura da ƙwayoyi su ma suna da matukar tasiri idan ana amfani da su yadda ya kamata. Dukkan hanyoyin zamani lafiyayyu ne, amintattu ne, kuma suna ba da damar tsara iyalinka cikin kwanciyar hankali. Kada ki dogara da jita-jita.
Ziyarci cibiyar lafiya mafi kusa domin farawa, ko a kira lambar waya 222 wannan sako ne daga ma'aikatar lafiya tare da tallafin gamayyar kungiyoyin AIDA Pronet da FEM.
wayar gari da shayin Lipton yana da wata hanya da yake tattara mu kofi ɗaya ya kake a lokaci guda.
Mutumina baka san me ya faru jiya ba.
Kai ma barka da safiya.
Yi haƙuri mana shayi kafin hira.
To shi kenan faɗi mana.
Ai in dai shayin Lipton ne ba cika kofi kaɗai yake yi ba, yana ƙara kusanci da zumunci tsakanin jama'a. Shayin Lipton yana haɗa zumunta. Yes, so this is Jolly Johnny on the streets. How well do you know Maggi chicken flavor? Oh yeah, spell celery.
S-E-L-A-R-I-E. Celery.
Bros, you want turn to salary? Okay, spell turmeric.
Turmeric.
Yes, so
Turmeric.
Correct. One carton of Maggi chicken flavor for you.
Maggi chicken flavor with onions, celery, and turmeric. My game changer.
Akwai abun da nake tunani, abubuwa za su canja. Hironta yana gaban ka. Saya hero on ta mashin. Yana da kyau. Hero on ta mashin. Baya sa kashe kudi, baya shan mai. Hero on ta mashin. Yana da gudu sosai. Hero on ta mashin.
Samu damar ƙara tattala manka tare da adana kuɗaɗenka tare da sabbin nau'ikan Hero Hunter Kickstart Alloy da aka sabunta. Yanzu ana samun su a gurin dillalai mafi kusa da ku. Ƙarin tazarar tafiya, sauƙin kashe kuɗi. Domin ƙarin bayani sai a tuntuɓi 0800 0800
Mai gida, zo ka ji yadda jaririn ke motsi a cikina.
In ji? Lallai, da alama wannan na da ƙarfi sosai.
Mana, da wa kake gani zai yi kama?
Da ni mana.
A'a, da ni wannan zai yi kama.
To wanda zai zo bayan wannan zai yi kama da ke.
Tabɗi, to har yaushe zan jira wancan ya zo?
Kamar shekara 2 haka.
Kaga a lokacin na samu ƙwarin jiki.
Tattaunawa tsakanin ma'aurata yana da muhimmanci. Mu tattauna.
1xBet, where sports come alive. Join the game on promo on the site or app. Win an iPhone 16 and cash prizes up to 750,000 naira. Enter promo code Nigeria on and boost your game. 1xBet, game on, together in the game. Bet responsibly. 18 plus. T's and C's apply.
A koda yaushe yara na suna kokarin koyon karatu. Guje-guje cikin wasa na rage musu kuzari. Yasa kullum bana rabuwa da Milo a gida.
Ni da mai gidana mun dace da zaɓi mai kyau. Ina godiya da farin ciki kasancewar Milo an yi shi daga sinadari masu inganci kamar su dawa, madara da koko. Shi yasa na tabbatar da yadda yake inganta lafiyar yarana tare da basu kuzari da safe.
Sannunku, barkanku da zuwa wannan tashantawa. A yau zan nuna muku yadda nake sarrafa kwanon Golden Mon.
Yawwa!
Da farko, nakan zuba Golden Mon ɗina a kwano tukunna, sai na zuba ruwa mai dumi. Kawai sai na motsa na bar shi har ya koma da daɗin madara mai gina jiki. Abin morewa.
Amma yaushe kika haɗa madarar?
Ai ina amfani ne da Golden Mon 3-in-1, don haka ba a bukatar madara.
Da matukar daɗi mama.
Golden Mon 3-in-1 na tawowa da madara a ciki. Samo wa iyalinka a yau. Golden Mon. Bari duk rana ta kasance da armashi.
I've been sit down for side, they look wetin politicians they do for my country. I can't begin vex with how them take the run things from pack to loot and later tiff. The situation too vex me. I can't decide to get my PVC to vote all of them out. After election, them still win again. This time, the matter come to vex me until when I realize, say, only me no fit to vote out bad leaders. I use vex, buy material, so agbada, come join politics. I tell myself, say, if I no fit to vote them out, I go there myself to change the situation of all Nigerians. But after I win election, Ogbanje enter my body. Me self come begin to tiff and pack money. Nigerians. Now we they do. When them reach up there, if a political Ogbanje see them, it go run.
Welcome back from that commercial break, and now let's go straight to picking up calls and reading messages. The rules never changes. 2 minutes and 2 minutes only. And when you call, please stick to the headlines and only the headlines that have been read out. And please, let's ensure that we keep our comments civil. Let's be mature in our submissions. Let's not go above board. And stick to the time, and let's avoid making some unguarded statements right here on radio. Thank you as you comply. The numbers to call are 081 40,000 989. 081 40,000 989. Line 2 is 070 87 800 989. 070 87 800 989. You can also send your messages on our live stream on Invicta FM 98.9 on Facebook, and also Invicta 98.9 FM online TV, that's on YouTube. And you can send your messages on WhatsApp on 090 98 900 989. 090 98 900 989. Hello, good morning. Your name and where you calling from?
Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning. We're doing good.
Carrie.
All right, Mr. Carey, let's go.
The bank is facing a debt of $11 billion US. This thing always disturbs me as a person. This is a government that came in and removed subsidy immediately, and yet the government keep borrowing. Who is fooling who? West Nigerians will surely decide next year. Second, the current Minister of Education allows denied UN record that 18 million Nigerians out of school children are staying in the country, and he said only 8 million. Whether it's 6 million or 8 million, they need to address this. With the colossal and enormous resources we have in this country, some certain children shouldn't be denied education. So I call, especially in the northern region, I call on the Honorable Minister to address this research and, disturbing trend. Finally, Jose Mourinho, the special one, is about to be hired by Real Madrid. His second spell. I pray that he will get it well. Finally, the Plateau State Governor said the security on the plateau is surmountable. It is not a political statement. We need to see action. You need to act fast to see that the peace on the plateau is back. Good morning, Nigerian, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Thank you very much, Mr. Carey, and you were on time. 081 40,000 989, 070 87 800 989. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Juliana.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, this is John Bosco calling from Kudende.
All right, John Bosco, go ahead.
John was kidnapped through job offer. Can we see what our country is turning to? So if somebody call you that there is job opportunity, you begin afraid of going to the place. So I don't know what we are going to do to make this country a better place for us to live. Our government should try and do something. Obi and Konkuso 2027. For me, Obi and Konkuso, they are in better chance to win this election if only they organize themselves well. They jumping from one place to another. We are confused. So they should organize themselves and get ready for the election. Then half of our budget is going for debt service, and they are still borrowing. What kind of thing is that? You want to service loan and you are still borrowing loan. So that means they are borrowing to service another loan. If half of our budget will go for service of loan, then what will be our economy next year? How the economy will look like? They are borrowing. Economy is not good, and now they want to use half of the budget to service the loan. Then we pray that God will help us so that hunger will not kill us. Hundreds of terrorists killed. That is a good work. Kudos to the Nigerian army And we pray that they will do more so that one day this issue of terrorism will be a thing of past and will be a history in our country. God bless our country, Nigeria. Thank you for the opportunity.
Okay, thank you so very much. Please always learn to turn down the volume of your radio set so that we will not be having holdbacks right here. All right, hello, good morning. Bless God.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. I remember I almost said Engineer Emmanuel.
Engineer Emmanuel, go ahead quickly.
Let me begin with the billion that we use to service loan. And the Bona administration and Ababio are still collecting loan, even though subsidy has been removed. Is it sure? Are we sure subsidy has been removed? Because all the gubernatorial presidential aspirants in 2023 say they will remove subsidy and no more borrowing. Tinubu came and told us that we don't need to borrow, we need to get more money. But today, look at the kind of money they set aside. Even the budget of 2024, 2025, 2026, all, no one is being fulfilled to the end. It's just pick and join this administration is doing. But what they focus on is to be borrowing money. For me, I would say Tinubu should pay that money or service that loan in with the governors because they are the ones enjoying this money that they have been borrowing because Nigeria are not benefiting from it. But they want to disqualify some 100 and something of APC due to screening. I know APC, the crisis that we hit them because they put Nigeria into this quagmire. It's just by the doorstep. And now NDC will sell interest for over 60 million. For me, all this price does not make sense as far as I'm concerned. If you sell interest from 100 million and you think the person went there, the first thing he would do wants to get his money back and the one he used for campaign. So when will he have time to give dividends of democracy to the people? So for me, they should make those offices less attractive so that anybody that is going there to serve. But this one now they did it. Anybody that is going there wants to go and collect his own national cake. At the end of the day, nothing to show for it. So I think we begin to look into that direction. Make those offices less interest so that people go there to serve masses. That is on that. Then concerning the issue of Martin Day may be on the back, I just want to wish them well. Every other presidential candidate, I wish them well. But
all right, Engineer.
It will give me joy to see them that they
all right.
not come back.
All right, thank you very
God
much.
bless our country, Nigeria.
God bless you too. And who do I have right here? All right, good morning.
How are we doing?
Yes, good. Can you turn down the volume of your radio, please?
I've already done that.
Your name and where you calling from?
My name is Mike, calling from Tapo.
All right, Mike, go ahead.
Yeah. Concerning the Concoso, they should settle themselves wherever party they are. Nigerians are ready to make a change. And the borrowing, we've been borrowing money, removal of subsidy, but the effect is not felt from the masses. All the effect is being felt upstairs, and they are still borrowing. Where are we going to? The plan was that there will be no election in 2027. That is why every governor has gone to APC. So that at the end of the day, they announce results that was not found from the field. So Nigerians should take note. Thank you.
Okay. Well, different strokes for different folks. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Daniel.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, my name is Chief Arel.
Chief, go ahead.
About the 11.6 billion debt service. You see, it looks as if we are in a perilous time. Because when you see our leaders borrowing and borrowing and borrowing, it becomes a headache to the nation. My brother, during the Iran and U.S. war, Nigeria within March and April, they realized 5.13 billion windfall. Where is that money? I was thinking that Bola Tinubu was going to make a media chat to tell Nigerians the amount they have realized from the windfall. Up till now, Bola Tinubu and APC and his government, they have not been able to tell Nigeria about the windfall.
Is that how we are going to move in this country? They say the sovereignty belongs to the people, not an individual. But today it has been jettisoned, and it is only made for Tinubu and APC. It is rather unfortunate when we have leaders who cannot communicate. Today, Bola Tinubu has not been able to make any press briefing on Nigeria economy, and they keep on borrowing. When they withdrew the subsidy, they told us that they were not going to borrow again. And to make matter worse, Bola Tinubu had made the governors an emperor. He can give them any money without accounting for it. Now Nigerians are suffering. They cannot make ends meet, and the governors are enjoying. I hope that their ABC knockout today on 30 governors, I hope it's not going to be a harvest of defection. I tell you, John Daniel, today we decide APC, and they will know that there is going to be a mal and harvest of defection.
All right,
God
Chief.
bless our country, Nigeria.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, let's go on the streams. Enenu Becky Onoja, good morning, all the way from Trikanya. Oluwatomisi Deborah Aladejebi, good morning. Have a fantastic day too. Hamza Unique Hamza, good morning. Joel Josiah, okay, good morning. And Solomon Barrow says Dangote partners Niger on industrialization, rice production. It's a good one. Dangote should come to our aid under this administration. Hunger and hopelessness are like 5 and 6. The removal of fuel subsidy and borrowing internal and foreign is not helping matters. Nigerian economy still remains stagnant. Now the president wants to service the debt. Nigerians are not enjoying. Okay, Nigeria has had enough. David Chris Dung, all the way from Kamazo, good morning to you. Joseph Nwarogu says, may God give us a leader come 2027 elections. Secondly, I want to use this opportunity to congratulate the president of Uganda. Well, I didn't talk about that. That's not part of my headlines. This one is from Moses Matthew. Okay, all the way from Sokoto State. Okay, thank you for listening and joining in. And this one is from Dalamiko Ekili. How fake job opportunity turned into abduction, says by the kidnapped victim John Azi. His testimony has made us learn something. May God have mercy on us and restore peace back to our nation. This was from Young Gados. Thank you. Have a victorious day. Dr. Mrs. Umma Olebara, all the way from Imo State in Owerri. She says security is not just the absence of war, but more in modern perception. The ability of government and institutions to live up to its obligations to the people. Failure to provide water, shelter, education, employment, healthcare, power, security, justice, and so on to the people calls to question the legitimacy of government. A government can be failed when there is a government without good governance. When industries are no longer functioning, it is where morality and leadership is scarce and does not positively touch or inspire the led, but remains insensitive to their aspirations and yearnings. How did we degenerate to this level? Laurel Jacob, good morning to you. Andrew Isa, I can see you. Samuel Vincent Shein, good morning. Akia Stephen, Richard Samuel, Tofika Bomide, Emmanuel James, Emmanuel Dudon, Victor Adiba, James Jesse Dika, Zingina Platu, Usman Isa, Bilal Veraudi, Godwin Kago Williams, all on Facebook. Thank you very much. And on WhatsApp, I'll just take a few of them. This one is from Samuel Gibson from Churunku. NEC pegs special forms for 16 million naira. This is an interesting one, even though it's cheaper compared to others that collect 100 million. The only thing I want to say is like what late Bob Marley sang in his song, "Who the cap fits, let him wear it." Congratulations to our gallant athletes that won in the cycling competition. This one is from Comrade Solomon Bako from Kariji, APC pre-primary screening. This is another way to deny disloyal politicians tickets to contest, especially those who are not playing according to the rules of the game. This one is from Mr. Shemang, says there would be mass exodus after the primaries. Politicians that lack political concepts would decamp looking for slots. We would experience shake-ups. We are yet to see the real parties that would lead come 2027. My opinion. Okay. This one is from Coach Green Soccer Aliyu from Gudenda. Kudos to Dangote and the Niger State governments. We pray that the Rice Project sees the light of the day and some groups of people won't embezzle the proceeds. With that, we call it wraps on the program this morning. Thanks to each and every person that contributed either through messages or calls or just streamed live and watched. Thank you. The program makes a return tomorrow at exactly 6 a.m. And don't forget, always say, God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. My name is Job Daniel. Have a beautiful Wednesday morning.
Thank you for participating in the program The Dailies today. The thoughts and opinions stated by our various contributors on this program of Invicta 98.9 FM radio, its website, and or its other social media platforms do not reflect the thoughts and or opinions of the station. Listeners are urged to use their own discernment to draw their own conclusions for a better Nigeria. We emphasize the importance of keeping an open mind and not misconstruing the headlines. Invicta FM, together we are victorious.
Invicta FM.
Ya ku masu ciniki, albishirinku gasar Magi Chicken Flavor ya sake dawowa.
A sayi Magi Chicken mai dunkule 2 kwaya 50, a samu garabasar guda 10 a kyauta.
Tabbas haka ne, idan kuma